I used to be the ultimate lazy girl because I could never stick to a workout plan consistently. But turned out I wasn't actually lazy, I just didn't have the right plan. In this video, I'm going to break down how you can finally start working out as a complete beginner and actually stay consistent with it. Timestamps are in the description, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't lose me. Before I make you fall in love with working out, let's start with the most important question. Why even work out in the first place? Because starting your fitness journey with your only goal being a physical change, like losing weight or getting abs, will last you only about 2 weeks before you completely fall off. And trust me, I've been there. I would be lying if I said that I didn't start my fitness journey by following one of those get abs in 2 weeks clothing videos. I'm not saying that it's wrong to have aesthetic goals when working out. Part of a reason why I work out is because I like the way it makes my body look. But the way that you actually make sure you stick with it is combining your aesthetic goal with a deeper reason why. When I started, my why was to finally feel confident in my body. I was tired of hiding in baggy clothes and never feeling good enough. At first, my confidence was tiny, like a little snowball. But every time I showed up for a workout, it rolled forward and started growing. The more consistent I was, the faster it grew. And that momentum is what made me want to keep going. Figure out your personal why. Here's some examples that can help you get started. Wanting to live longer and be healthy enough to run around with your kids as you're older. Having more energy in the day, so instead of dragging yourself out of the bed and having to have a nap mid-afternoon, you feel awake and you can focus on stuff that matters to you. Managing your stress and anxiety, and even raising your self-concept. Because when you start showing up for your workouts, you show up as a higher version of yourself in every other aspect of your life, which can literally mean better relationships, more money in your career, or more fulfillment day to day. Once you've got your why, the next step is figuring out what workouts you should actually do. Because so many people call themselves lazy when in reality, they just haven't found the right workout type for them. If you tried weightlifting and you hate it, that doesn't mean you won't love swimming, for example. Think of it like dating. You probably won't find the one on your first try. So treat workouts the same way. Go on a lot of first dates. You can try a Pilates class, go for hikes, maybe team sports are your thing, or you like a simple gym routine. Good thing is, there's so many ways to be active, so there's just no way there isn't one type of workout that you will enjoy. And don't limit yourself to only one. Pick a few, because variety is what makes it fun. But what takes working out for fun here and there to actually staying consistent and meeting your goals is having a workout plan. I remember when I first started, I would walk into the gym with no plan. I would pick a few machines that are open, maybe do some cardio, and most of the time leave early. Half the time, not knowing what I'm going to do in the gym made me just skip altogether. That's why having a workout split, basically a weekly schedule of what workouts you do on which day, was a game changer for me. It took away all the guessing. I could just show up, know exactly what was on the plan, and get it done. If you're wondering how do I actually make one, I narrowed it down to 3 F's. Frequency, focus, and flow. You want to start by figuring out your frequency. Basically, how many days a week you can realistically commit to working out. A mistake I see a lot of people make here is overcommit. I remember sitting down at my gym and planning out my first ever workout program. I felt so excited that I put 6 workouts a week and spin classes on top of that. By the 3rd day, I'm not kidding you, I could barely walk because of how sore my legs were. I had to skip my spin class, but that made me think to myself,
I'm so lazy, I can't even stick to my own plan, so what's the point of doing anything at all?
I kept quitting and starting over again until I finally made a plan that I could actually stick to. Once I did, my workouts stopped feeling like an option. They became a non-negotiable in my schedule, which is how I became so consistent. So when you're choosing how many days a week to work out, start small and realistic, because you can always add more as you go. The next step of the 3 F's is focus. Basically picking the type of exercise that makes sense for you and your goals. An easy way to figure out what to choose is by asking yourself these 3 questions. Do I enjoy it? Is it accessible to me right now? And can I progress with it over time? To help you out, here's some options. Pick one or a few that you like. If you want to shape and tone your body, you can try weightlifting, Pilates, bodyweight training, or resistance bands. If you want more energy and stamina, go for things like running, swimming, cycling, or group classes like spin or HIIT. If you want to distress and become more flexible, you can try yoga, stretching, or mobility. And if you want all the benefits while keeping it fun and social, you can join fitness or dance classes or do team sports. I first started with YouTube bodyweight workouts, and honestly, it built such a strong foundation for me. I tried dancing, Pilates, yoga, yoga, and eventually got into lifting, which is my favorite now. The point is, you don't have to get it right the first time. Just start with something that you might like. The final step is flow. Map those workouts on your weekly schedule in a way that makes sense. For example, don't put 3 leg days back to back. Spread things out throughout the week so you can actually recover properly and let your body make progress. Here's what my workout split looks like. I love lifting, so that's my main focus. But I also enjoy yoga and hiking, so I add that a few times a week as well. Just keep the 3 F's in mind when you're figuring out your own plan. Frequency, how many days you'll train, focus, the type of workouts you'll do, and flow, how you spread them out throughout the week. You've got your why behind working out, and you've got your workout plan. Now, how the hell do you actually stick to your workout plan past the excitement of the first few weeks? There are 3 things I've done that made me fall in love with working out. First is having a pre-workout ritual. I love getting ready for the gym. Putting on music, doing my makeup, even putting up my hair, having my pre-workout meal, packing my gym bag, mixing my pre-workout. It's a whole thing, and I look forward to it each and every time. This doesn't mean that you have to get all ready for working out if it's not something that you like. It's about creating a ritual that gets you hyped up about your workout. The next way to actually enjoy working out is to stop feeling like every session has to be a fight for your life. A lot of people avoid working out because they picture it as this grind where you're pushing so hard that you're barely breathing, all drenched in sweat, but that's not what it should be. Working out still should be enjoyable. And the truth is, you'll get way better results from working out consistently than going all in once and never doing it again. Basically, you want to leave your workouts wanting more, not dreading coming back. And the final and probably the hardest part of becoming consistent is to just do it. Even when working out is the last thing you want to do. If I only worked out when I felt like it as a beginner, I would honestly never go. It takes reps of showing up again and again on the days that you don't want to develop that craving for working out. Of course, I still have those days when I come home exhausted and the last thing I want to do is work out. But when I do the hard thing and stick to my plan instead of being lazy, those end up being the best workouts because I literally proved to myself that I can do hard things. The mental clarity and confidence that comes with it is honestly unmatched. To sum it up, if you actually want to get addicted to working out, build a ritual that gets you excited to show up. Stop treating every workout like it has to be an extreme challenge. And most importantly, follow through even on the days that you don't feel like it. But what stops a lot of people from showing up in the first place is gym anxiety. You might feel alone at this, but honestly, everyone feels it at the start. This advice really applies to anything you try for the first time, whether it's going to a workout class, starting running, or stepping into the gym. But since gym anxiety is what so many people struggle with, I'm going to talk about that specifically. Gym being so scary really comes down to a few reasons why. First is a fear of judgment. You might feel like everyone's watching you and judging your every move.
Oh, this girl has no idea what she's doing with this barbell. It's definitely her first time working out.
The truth is, everyone's so focused on themselves, they don't even notice you. I've done so many embarrassing things in the gym. Dropped plates on my feet, stumbled on machines, and guess what? Nobody cared because everyone's in their own world. Just throw on some noise-canceling headphones, get in your zone, and focus on yourself. Next reason for gym anxiety is not knowing what to do. Before you go in, have a plan. A rough idea of what exercises you want to do so you don't walk around the gym confused. Of course, there's so many things you won't know when you're just starting out, like proper form, warm-ups, how to set up for exercises. You learn a lot with time and trial and error. But what I still do to this day is look up a YouTube or TikTok tutorial on anything I'm unsure about. It's like having a personal coach on dial in your pocket. And finally, you might feel intimidated by regular gym goers. A lot of them can look intimidating at first, but really, the more you go, the more you realize that most of them are actually super nice. What helped me was shifting my mindset. Instead of assuming that people are judging me or being mean, I started expecting the best from them. And it changed the way I showed up. Like I have a more open and inviting body language. I look friendlier and people are reciprocated. Even if you do have one bad experience, don't let that one moment convince you that everyone in the gym is like that. Another way to get out of your head is to bring a friend with you. It can either be someone who's a beginner like you, so you guys can figure things out together, or someone that goes to the gym regularly, so you can be introduced to it. It makes it really fun and is a great way to get into it. Just don't rely on it every time, because you want to feel comfortable going in on your own too. Honestly, gym anxiety is completely normal and everyone feels it at the start. Just remember that nobody's really paying attention to you. You can always go in with the plan to avoid feeling lost. And most people are way friendlier than they look. I bet you're feeling so excited now to start start your fitness journey. So let's quickly put it all together. First, you want to find your why, the deeper reason that's going to keep you showing up even when motivation fades. Then try different types of workouts until you find something that feels good for you. From there, you want to make a workout plan. Map it out with the 3 F's and keep it realistic. Once you have that plan, build little rituals around it so working out is something you can actually look forward to. And remember that consistency comes from showing up even on the days that you don't feel like it. Finally, don't let gym anxiety hold you back. Everyone feels awkward at first, but I promise you, the more you go, the more confident you'll feel. If you just focus on these 5 things, I promise you, you'll go from feeling like you're too lazy to work out to becoming the type of person that actually craves it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe so we can keep in touch. I'll see you in the next one.